Hello guys, my name is Will and in this video I'm talking about my free-to-play team that you can use to clear all the content in game. I'm using it to a specific mode called the simulation, the hyperspace in the simulation, the dimensional down where you need to use two teams, and I'm using this one. So besides here, okay, as you guys can see I have two teams. You're gonna need two teams to do this mode basically. So this is my second team, which is entirely free to play. I say it's free to play because it's 4-star characters, which probably you already have by this moment. So you can use this team to clear all the other modes as well, because it's quite strong, and I've been using this team on the new modes that you unlock after reaching 40. And the other mode is the zero system. And on Codex, sometimes you are getting this blue pot with the passion element, alright? So using one of those characters I just showed to you, it's a pretty good advantage. So I'm just gonna change to the other one and let you know what cards I'm using and how I'm doing building this team. So we have this guy, which is Lucas, and you guys can see he is these elements, the passion elements, right? This one, okay? So the enemies on this world are weaker to this element. So this is a great team to use against this element and Void as well. And in this team we have a bit of everything. We have area of damage, we have single target damage, we have shields, we have a lot of healing. We have healing from Teresa, we have healing from Nia, and Nia has a special mechanic which is the decibel that provides a lot more of extra attacks. And we're gonna start having a look at Lucas and what I'm using. This guy is great, does insane damage, has a lot of area of damage, and helps me a lot to clear a lot of the content. So with this guy, this is the starting card. So as you guys can see, a lot of bullet damage, we have shields, we have this damage to all enemies, but we want to know what is the cards I'm actually using. So on this guy, I have the bullet, I have this one that creates 5 launcher bullet, I have the shield, I have more damage with more, so it increases for 1 turn plus 40% bullet card damage. I have this one to all enemies, again to all enemies, so as you guys can see I have a lot of cards that can provide area of damage, and that helps me a lot when it's more than one enemy. When it's just a single target, then Teresa comes and solves that problem. For the items I have extra attack damage, fixed shield on enemy defeat, and increased damage of basic attack cards. So to play with this guy, pretty simple. You just create bullets and deal damage, and then you have a lot of damage to all enemies, and his ego skill is quite good. This guy, when you use it, he will deal damage to all enemies and draw 3 cards. So with 3 more cards, you can use his cards or you can use other guy cards if they are better. But this guy can provide a lot of extra cards, it can provide some shielding, which can be very useful, and damage over area, which is what I need to play with this team. Okay, so area of damage is covered by this guy. I'm not investing much on Mori fragments because I don't have much on him, but I have on Teresa. And then I'm using Nia as a support, okay? Nia, pretty good. Just one thing I forgot to talk about, the partner, okay? So on this guy, I'm using the Akkad. I think Akkad is a 4-star partner, can help you a lot on Hunter as an Hunter effect, on Hunter characters, and will increase the combatant's bullet card by 10%, okay? So we'll give you 10% more damage to bullet cards. And when they land the first critical hit, bullet card damage increased by 12% for 1 turn. When you activate the ego skill for 1 turn, you have 25% more critical chance to designed combatant cards, okay? So all of these cards will have 25% more critical strike chance, so using a Mori fragment set that gives you more critical damage will be the ideal one. Then Nia, as I was saying, she's really good, has a lot of healing cards and has this decibel, okay? This decibel mechanic. So when a shuffle occurs, I'll always perform 50% extra attack on a random enemy, remove decibel upon activation. And you can have up to 5 stacks of decibel. And these cards can be quite cool. So let's have a look at the cards I'm using. I have damage, healing and elasticity. So this one, again, performs an extra attack when you have elasticity. So you finish your round, you will do 1 extra attack. So it doesn't mean if it's from Teresa or Lucas, they all will do some more extra damage. So we have elasticity, we have decibel from here, then this card is quite cool because activates the top one card of the draw pile. So imagine I'm using this card which is cost 1 AP, but it can activate a card that is 3. Okay, so you will use a card that is 3 AP for 1 AP, which is much better. Then this one, you will 122%, and for one turn when a card is discarded, you get 1 decibel. And regarding discarding cards, yeah, you just need to use this one first, and then you use cards, they will be discarded automatically. Then this one, pretty cool. Draw 1 decibel per cost of the card, discard 1, heal 100%, so this one can provide a lot of extra effects. This one, just discard 1 card with highest cost and will deal some extra damage. This one is really good as well. You reveal the 3 random cards from the draw pile and you can choose the one you need. And this one, kinda similar to the other one, you draw 1, discard 1 with this effect, move discarded card to the top, for 1 turn gain 1 resolve. Okay? So, and then I have these ones to draw more cards. So basically, I have this guy providing me a lot of area of damage, and then I have this one providing some healing and also providing me more cards, okay? And that can be especially useful with Teresa because I want all of those daggers to apply a lot of damage and agony, and Nia will help me to get more cards and get the ones I need, okay? So on cards I have this one, when enemy is defeated, too vulnerable to all enemies, and taking damage, recover HP, and at the end of the battle, recover. On partners, we have this one, which is a 3 stars, pretty simple. She gives more defense, it's not the ideal one for controllers, but it's the best one I have for controller. Keep in mind, you always use the partner that is the ideal one for your role, okay? In this case, a controller, because it's the only way to activate this additional effect. Then, about Nia, the last thing I want to talk about is the ego skill. So got the wrong one. Nia. So the ego skill will deal damage to all enemies, gets 3 decibel and discards all cards from the draw pile. So imagine, I already used the cards that are really important to deal more damage as a single target or area of damage. I can use this skill, get all the cards from draw pile to the graveyard, and then it will come to the draw pile over again. And with this, I will have a hard chance to get those cards earlier on my end again. Besides that, will give the decibel that will give me extra attacks for 3 stacks, so 3 extra attacks. And finally, we have Teresa. Teresa is the star of the show. She gives the agony and creates 2 shadow daggers with this skill, the ego. And I really like the set I have on her. So on her, I have exhaust that will work with the skills on the other one. And for her, I need to talk about the partner as well. I'm using this one that works if you have cards with exhaust because of this. So if I activate the ego skill of this partner, Eloise, when I exhaust a card, will apply 1 weaken to a random enemy, more damage, and will increase the combat card damage by 13%. And when I do the first exhaust a card or first gains the status element card, they gain card damage increased by 15% for 1 turn. Okay, so regarding the save data, we have the gear. This one will deal when dealing damage with the attack card, which is this one, this one, this one, and this one. And eventually, when I get the shadow daggers, they are attack as well. So it provides me extra 2 agony, 1 per turn. This one will give me fixed shield, and this one will work with a specific card I have. So X is applied X plus 1. So I have this card that is pretty cool for X, which is the amount of AP I have. If you are using this with Mika, can be really good. You can get the waves and get more AP, and then you get X plus 1. So imagine if you have 5 AP, will be 5 plus 1, so 6 shadow daggers, and these shadow daggers will cost 0 AP. And yeah, with this one, you get more agony, more stacks of agony. And if you are lucky to get this one after, and you have a lot of stacks of agony, this will deal 150%, 6% times 3 damage plus 10% per target's agony. So the more agony you have, more damage you will deal with this card. And then I have this extra one that will deal some extra area of damage and some buffs as well. Morale, pretty good, and fortitude. All of those buffs can help a lot to increase your shield, healing, damage, and can be very helpful. But as you guys can see, I already talked about this character. I really like this build. I feel as a single target is one of the strongest builds I have, because I have a lot of cheap cards. So just this one and this one are 2 AP, the other ones are 1 and provide a lot of agony. This one provides agony imprint and 2 weaken. So it's a big combo of damage that can apply in just one single turn if I got the right cards. And here it's where Nia comes, because she will provide me more cards, and this way I can get the cards I need on my hand and deal a lot of damage. Okay? If I need more area of damage, then I have Lucas that can provide me that much of area of damage, especially on these worlds, these blue pots, where the enemies are weakened to passion, okay, or passion. Also, without forgetting the potential, guys, for him, having the basic cards potentials can upgrade his damage a lot. I don't think unique cards, it's worth it. For the neutral cards, if you have strong cards, then this will be useful, but this one will add a bullet to the machine gun card, so with the partner will increase the damage. For Teresa, the potential can increase your agony, which is great. The basic card damage will be great to level up as well. And for Nia, same thing, this one is a must, so when you're using this card will give you elasticity, and this when Alice perform an extra track heals you as well, so it's a big boost. And on her, of course, basic cards will increase her damage, shield and healing as well. So this is the guys I'm using, this is the 3 characters I'm using. They are pretty good, pretty strong. Keep in mind, some players they use only 5 stars, but guys, the 4 stars are pretty strong. Mika is the best support so far for me. Teresa, amazing single target damage dealer. I'm using Lucas, he deals a lot of area of damage. But for the area of damage, I still think that Kalip shines a lot, because she can provide loads of shields, loads of area of damage, and yeah, she's really great. Was the character that I wanted from the beginning, and I don't regret. I told a lot of people to reroll for her, and I still think she's really worth it. I leave Rin as well. Rin, she's really strong as a single target, but sometimes if you don't get the Dark Mist stance, she lacks a little bit of damage, and then you are stuck with cards that will not deal so much damage because you don't have the Dark Mist stance. And the downside about the Dark Mist stance is that when you use other character damage, cards of damage, you will exit the Dark Mist stance, and then you need the cards with Dark Mist stance again to get in that stance and deal more damage, okay? Because that's what you want to do with this character. But yeah, these 3 guys, they can shine, they can do a really great job, these 3, and if you use them, you will not regret. They are pretty cool, and it's pretty fun to use these 3 ones, which are probably available to everyone that have been playing since day 1. I've been doing all the content, and I'm progressing pretty well so far. I'm now level 42, and I'm having loads of fun. And I hope you guys as well. So if you have any questions regarding my build, the characters I'm using, and all of that, make sure to comment below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.